Lesson 20. I am determined to see. I am determined to see. I love this lesson because there's so much power in the choice, the decision that you have to see life a certain way. In the first 19 lessons, think about the journey that we've been on that has led to this moment. The decision to see life as it truly is, not based off of our concepts, our beliefs, past experiences, judgments, interpretations, not based off of the meaning that we give to our thoughts and what we see, but based off of a decision that there must be something else. There must be a perception that is beyond just the individual experience, that actually has within itself a greater reality, a perception that leads to knowledge. If you think about it, what do you value most? And can you get to the point where you value your own peace greater than anything else that your mind can create that is an obstacle to the experience of that peace? We talked yesterday about the clouds, Sem, the clouds coming and going, the illusory nature of those clouds because they're not constant. They are not there to permanently block Rigpa, the sun. They're there to obscure it for a time. But the decision to know that the sun is always there, that is the decision to be determined to see. Because what might come and go does not have to carry with it a truth. You know that what's coming and going, which is the thoughts, the meaning that we give to things, is false. There is no inherent truth in them. We give them a belief, but we have this misconception that belief equates to truth. And it is actually, that misconception creates so much dissension in life. Think about the political fights that we experience on a day like today, No King's Day, with so many protests throughout the nation, and some say even throughout the world. This idea that our belief carries with it the truth. And so if someone else does not adopt the same belief, then they're not living in the truth, actually creates the divisiveness that we experience in life. However, what if there is a truth that cannot be determined by our interpretation or our beliefs, but you are determined to see it? You are determined to live it. And while other things get in the way, you recognize that they will come and go. But ultimately, the truth will remain. The exercise is very different. This is the first time in the lessons where there's some structure, is the way the lesson puts it. There is structure to this lesson because you are choosing throughout the day, as you have a thought that carries with it energy, as you see something that carries with it an emotion, you just stop and say to yourself, I am determined to see. And what you're saying is, I'm determined to see the truth in this. What is actually behind my interpretation of what I'm seeing? What is behind my interpretation of my thoughts that may actually be leading to discomfort, but you know that there is peace underneath it, and I'm determined to see it. And throughout the lessons, you will come back to it and come back to it and come back to it to ultimately find what the Course in Miracles calls the holy instant. That moment in which you experience life from a place of truth, where you actually see, perhaps for the first time in this life, you actually see. So that's the lesson. I am determined to see. I am so fortunate to be on this journey with you because we both are determined to see. See you tomorrow.